Starting next month, we're going to be asked to make a decision that will change the future of Metro Vancouver forever. I'm talking about the transportation referendum that will literally change the way that we move and live in the region from here on in. But despite these high stakes, we, the average people, don't necessarily have all the understanding and information that we need to make a really informed decision on that ballot. Part of the reason for this is the way that news media is handling coverage of the referendum. You're seeing a lot of headlines about politics and very strong-held opinions surrounding this referendum, and we, of all people, understand what that's like. We're journalists ourselves. We know what it's like to get caught up in reacting to news events and obsessing over juicy headlines about SkyTrain breakdowns and Ian Jarvis's salary and whatever Jordan Bateman said that morning. And that sort of reporting it's really important, but it's also distracting us from having a conversation about what this referendum actually really means for the future of transportation in the region. We're a group of journalists dedicated to producing media in the public interest. And we're tackling this challenge with a project called Moving Forward, which is like a temporary reporting beat leading up to this referendum about the state and future of the transportation system in Metro Vancouver. We want to create the sort of content that uses real facts and real numbers to tell the story of how the transportation system actually works and why we're faced with the decision that we currently are. And to do that in a way that makes these issues accessible and interesting and engaging to the average person, not just to transportation geeks in Vancouver. We want to create the type of stuff that gets shared through Facebook and talked about at the water cooler and at the bar. We've got the support of researchers at UBC and SFU to help us with data analysis. We've also partnered with an organization called PlaySpeak to help invite our audience to engage with us and help shape our reporting. We're in talks with the Vancouver Sun and the papers that it syndicates to throughout the region, as well as other media outlets to help publish our content. But in order to keep this project true to its vision, separate from any editorial agenda, it needs to be independent. That's why we're asking for your financial support. We're working with really talented journalists and data designers to make this project come to life. Your support will make their work possible. This is not a yes or a no campaign. This is about using the tools of journalism to make the information that we all need more accessible and more shareable. As both journalists and citizens of this region, Moving Forward is one of the most important projects we've ever taken on. Please help us make it possible.